Joe Hamper back to talk to you about pork and Waylon Jennings. Did I promise you a rebel? Woo! Now I want you to listen to this song, and then we're going to pick out some pork, and we're going to talk about how to let your motto be resistance. Come on, Lyndsay Graham! Now look here. Can you hear the words of this song? It's very important. I want you to listen real careful. Are we working cheap out there, Congressmen, Senators? All you voted against this pork project bill. Pork project after pork project after pork project after pork project. Are you working cheap right now, working without, favor from your president, favor from your friends on the other side of the aisle? Are you working cheap right now? See, that's the message of the Waylon Jennings song. Now, I told you in my last video I was going to teach you. I was going to present a rebel to you. You know why? This man's a legend. Is he not a legend? Waylon Jennings, is he not a legend? Are y'all familiar with Waylon Jennings and his story? I need you to get on Wikipedia. Somewhere, do a little research on Waylon Jennings. Let me tell you something. That man has been through a lot. That man has showed us a lot. That man has a story that could teach us a lot. Let's put it that way. Now, I'd like to present to you a very novel concept, and if I have to coin a phrase here to get the message across, that what happened today on the Senate floor, the deal that was struck between blue dog Democrats, who I had my hopes on. I mean, do you know how much I was prepared to get behind blue dog Democrats on this thing for the first time in a long time? I went out and bought myself a blue pom-pom just to support blue dog Democrats. And you failed me. You failed me. You wouldn't fail us. Not just me. I'm just little old me. I'm a pig pooper, scooper upper on a pig farm. What do I care? I mean, what do you care about failing me? You failed my children. You failed your children. You failed our I'm sorry, but you failed. And you know you failed. Now, it's Friday night. Maybe this video will get out in time before you make that final vote, and you vote for $820 billion of future tax dollars. Not even our tax dollars. Our children's tax dollars. Now, I can't get behind that. That's all I'm saying. I'm not breaking down in tears. I'm not gonna go all obamamania, Elvis fan, maniac, drooling every time he gives a speech. I am over my crush on Barack Obama. I want the whole world to know that. I don't care what you're raising heck about. I don't care what you're demanding. I am over my crush on Barack Obama. I want you to understand that. Looky here. Oh dear God, that's small. Ah! Mr. Obama, I need you to keep your shirt on. That's all I'm saying. It's a little difficult over here on the right side of the aisle. Keep my concentration when you're running around without your shirt. Ah! Did I just admit that? Okay, look. Waylon Jennings was a rebel. Now he's a legend. What do you want to be, Lyndsay Graham? I know what Barbara Boxer is thinking. You're theatrical. I could kick her Barbara Boxer butt. Yeah. I could kick some Barbara Boxer butt right now. Don't you worry, Lyndsay Graham. I got your back. You are my hero right now. Lyndsay Graham, you're my hero. Ooh, every Republican out there except for you big three. You remember the big three who came to the government with the tin cup and flew in the jets. Oh dear God, I swear they have been outdone by. No, I'm not going to get rude. I'm not going to get real rude. Look, you can put lipstick on a pork project, and I'll tell you what, don't matter who's saying it, who's coining it, it's still a pork project. Who's fighting against it, who's getting theatrical over it, it's still a pork project. Do you understand that, Mr. Barack Obama? Now, I don't expect him to listen to this. Why would Barack Obama listen to a little hillbilly, you know, pig farmer picking up pig poop for a living? I mean, really. You can see this bottle right here. You know why I brought this out? I went around my house, scurrying around my house after I heard the news. And I found all the expensive things that I can't afford. Why can't I afford it? Because American business is too high. And people got to pass their, you know, extra expenses down to the customer. You know why this is important? Anti-cavity fluoride rinse, because I can't get the special kind like the bleach, you know, the whitening fluoride rinse with the tartar control. I can't get it all because I can't afford it all. So I get the cheap kind. Equate, that's not a name brand. That's the Walmart house brand. Now I'm satisfied with house brand. It's always cheaper. I'm satisfied with that. Now look at here. Selsun Blue, medicated. You know how much it costs me to buy a bottle of this. It's just a little bottle. $7 is the only thing that worked for my dandruff now. I got a problem with that. Now, excuse me, gentlemen, but I got to pick a bone here with all the pork in this project, and I want to point a few things out. You see that right there? Can you see it real close? It says Overnight Maxi. Now, why does it got to be so expensive to buy some feminine hygiene products around here? And look at there. These are the ones with the wings. You know I got to pay extra for wings. Now, that might not be appropriate. But look at here. You know how much a can of chunky chicken noodle chicken soup for the soul is? I mean, chunky. What the? Okay, that's split pea and ham right now. Hey, that helps keep me in business. That's all I'm saying. But look at here. You know how much I got to pay for this? It's like $2 or something like that once it goes on sale. You know what's happening? Ooh, now this is an important product right here. Now I got this. We'll say a friend of mine. More like a girlfriend of mine. More like a sweet sister. I don't want to claim as a sister. Maybe more of a cousin. Let's go with cousin. Her name is Daisy Mae. And I'll tell you what, she wants the boys to notice her everything. I mean, she's like a feminist in a right-winger's body, or soul, or spirit, or wherever you put your right-wing stuff. I would go up here. Now, the Democrats and atheists who think we're a bunch of, you know, religious fanatics that hide behind our guns and our religion and we don't think from up here. Dear God. You know how much I could pick that argument apart. Let's just talk about what people are doing with their butts these days. You want to get on Wikipedia and do a research on anal sex? Why are we talking about anal sex in the school? That's all I'm saying. You want to put, as part of your pork project, here you got, where's the STD thing? $335 million to STDs. You know anal sex is one of the worst spread ways to spread STDs. Did I trip over that? Yep, I'm always going to trip over that. Do you want to explain that to the kids? No, I don't either, but guess what? We're going to have to if we're going to prevent these STDs, aren't we now? Why do we need $335 million when we're being secretive about some of the most, what's called the most risky form of sex? Which just so happens to be what's most popular with homosexuals and pornography industry, and it's increasing, and I'm out of time. You want to talk more? We got a bill on the floor. A deal struck. It's going to very likely be passed thanks to some blue dogs and the big three Republicans. Come back for more Bubba Jean style commentary. We're going to kick some Barbara Boxer butt. Big three butt. We're going to explain why Mickey Mouse has a role in this controversy.